No, not really. Miss Gladys made this for me, and I will treasure it forever. It's gorgeous. Just beautiful. Thank you, Miss Gladys. All right, now let's get to something that I'm really good at, okay, Lucy? And that's making homemade bread. And I've got some bread that has risen in my old pretty mama's pan. This was her bread pan, and she used to always make this bread in this pan. But now Mama Z taught me how to make this bread. Lucy, would you like to punch that down?
Yes,
Put your
ma'am.
hands in this oil because this is a gooey job. So you put your hands in some cooking oil and it won't stick to your hands that way. But I've already let this rise overnight. Now when I make bread at home, I go ahead and I do it during the daytime, and I punch it down like this about 4 times during the day. Honey, it's just about ready at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and boy, you can see those hungry people coming in. The smell of that bread just spreads out throughout the farm. Very good, Lucy. Thank you.
It's fun.
Yes, you like that, huh? Then you take it out from around here, and then I'll show you in a minute how I go ahead and I put it in the pan, okay? And I'll give you the recipe now and the way that I made it. I have sugar and oil in here with milk that I have scalded. And so I mix all this together. Now, of course, you need some yeast. Excuse me, Lucy, I'm going to hand, well, this is hot. Go ahead. That's okay. I've got some yeast in here that I've already set in some hot, well, not too hot water. Have to be kind of warm water because you don't want your yeast to be killed. That's how I'll say it. So you add this here. All righty. Now you mix it up real well. Then to this, I'm going to add about 6 cups of flour. So keep punching it down, babe. Very good. See, and usually, like I said, it has to be that kind of consistency, but you have to keep adding your flour until you get it that way. And he'll get real kind of elastic. Not kind of, really? My mother-in-law taught me how to make this. The recipe is my mother-in-law's, but I use my mama's mixing bowl and her baking pan. So the combination of the two, you can't go wrong. I can't go wrong anyway. Mix it up real good, and it'll be just like what Lucy has over there. So, of course, that'll be mixed up. I'll finish this off in a bit, of course. It takes a while. And really, this is a gooey thing, so we don't want to go into that right now. Let me show you how I make it. This is already the made dough. So, Lucy, if you would. Okay, very good. Thank you. Woo. How you like? Yeah, go ahead. Cut off. This is the way my mom does it. Look, we cut off a little poof like this. See this poof? Of course, you have oil. Now get you a poof. Okay? Let me move this over here. Okay? And we have oil already in our pan. You see this? So you run your, okay, like this. You run your poof and you roll it just like this. Now, if you want to, you can put it in a bread pan and make a loaf of bread. But this is how Mama always baked her bread. And so actually, we're going to complete all this around here, and the finished product will look like this here. Because you have all your bread mix, and that crust, see, I like crusted bread. So actually, that's why I make it like this. But see, Lucy, now you did good. All right, you want me to do another one?
No.
Oh, okay, do another one for Mama then. That's a big help. So you got to go and put that in the oven at about 350 degrees or 325, about a half hour to 45 minutes. And you'll know when it's done because that smell's going to just get everybody from out of the yard and down the block. All righty, that's good. Thank you, very good. Now we're going to wipe your little hands and we're going to show them how we make a pineapple upside down cake, okay?
Okay.
Right. And of course, after a while, we're going to heat this up and we're going to put butter and jelly and Gus jelly in it.
Yummy.
Yummy. You like it, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good. Now here, we're going to do a pineapple upside down cake, which of course is just out of this world. Now I have made this recipe myself. Now I've already melted butter and put brown sugar in the bottom of this pan, which I'm going to bake it in. Lucy, would you like to help me put the pineapple here?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. Just go ahead and help me put it right here. Just line them up and throw them in. You can't have a pineapple upside down cake without pineapple. Oh, uh-oh. I guess you're going to eat this one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Good job. Well, I knew you'd do that. It's good.
Yes,
You like
ma'am.
Now, I guess you can use fresh pineapple. All righty.
Cherries.
Oh, cherries. Wow. Lucy likes cherries, too. Lucy likes anything. All right, let's go ahead and decorate this. Okay, you want to do that?
Yes,
While
ma'am.
Mama mixes her cake dough?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Thank you. That'll be a big help. And here, I've got my cake mix already.
Can I eat these 2 cherries?
You sure can. I have my white cake mix. It's not scratch cake. This is a cake mix. Okay. I'll put it in the mixer. And of course, you want to mix that up real well. Got some eggs that I'll put in here in my cake mix. And I add sugar to it. Okay. Very good. Now, you mix this up real good, Lucy. Because this is easy. You can do this. Mama let you do this at home. And you make this for Papi, your other papa. And he really likes this. Then you add your oil to it. Okay. Okay. Now, this is a wonderful recipe. And of course, look how gorgeous it is. That's one thing my mom makes real pretty, and it's tasty, right? Good. Now to this, woo, that sucker go, huh? And my mother milk and the pineapple juice. Now what you need, no, this is fine. The pineapple juice Mama already put in here. So I added the leftover pineapple juice that I had out of the can, and actually what I did was equal to 1 cup of milk.
Can I pour it in?
You sure can. Go ahead. Do this. Very good. This will be fine. And you're going to mix this up real well. And then, of course, we'll pour it on top of our pineapple and cherries here. And you'll bake that in the oven. And then about 5 minutes after it's baked, you take it out, and it's going to look just like this. Lucy, you know what? We've got a meal that's fit for a king or a queen. You want to sample it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let Mama fix us a bowl of gumbo, and you and me can share it, okay?
Okay.
I'll be right back, Shaq. All right. Now, this will be real good. This is really, really something. Oh, well, it's bad we don't have taste division, you know, but you just have to try it at home, Shaq. You'll love it. Ooh, this bale is heavy. I'm sure glad I didn't have to carry it around much. Those cotton pickers must have had big muscles. Oh, goodness, yes. Well, here I am at the LSU Rural Life Museum on the Burden Plantation in Baton Rouge. And I will be sharing this beautiful letter with you today from Ms. Malero in Hammond, Louisiana. And she says, "Dear Miss Lucy, while ordering 3 more of your wonderful cookbooks for gifts, am taking the opportunity to thank you for all the enjoyment I have received from watching your Cajun cooking on PBS. I too grew up in Southwest Louisiana, Lafayette, and also had my mother, my gran, and my nanan to introduce me to their good Cajun dishes. I now have 3 young married granddaughters who hang around me for recipes when they come to visit. They will receive your cookbooks for Christmas because there it is, all in one book, the classic country cuisine they all love, plus much more for Lagnac, the recipes from your family and friends. And they'll enjoy your comments on Cajun food and culture. As for me, I'm still eating my favorites, rice and gravy, dirty rice, and jambalaya. And I always enjoy my couscous and pampardou, which I grew up on. The good old days at home in Lafayette with my Cajun French family are gone, but not forgotten. Thanks to you, Lucy, for helping to keep your and my heritage alive and well. My order is enclosed. Sincerely, Miss Goldie." Well, thank you, Miss Goldie, for taking the opportunity and the time to write this lovely letter. And I thank you for joining us today when we cooked a wonderful meal and visiting and here in Baton Rouge at the Rural Life Museum. So you stay with us. We'll see you again next week. Thank you.